Hi, my name is Denisse Velarde Cubek, and my grandfather is Adam Cubek. He was a volunteer with the International Brigades, and he fought in the Spanish Civil War. My grandfather was a Polish Jew who essentially ran away from home in order to join the International Brigades. While his mother tried to keep him safe in Poland, he felt as though this was a cause that was incredibly important, that fascism had the potential to completely tear the world apart, and he just could not stand idly by. After the Spanish Civil War, my grandfather moved to France, and then ultimately he moved his wife and his children, my mother, to Venezuela, one of the only countries that was accepting of Jews in the 1950s. I met my grandfather several times. He passed when I was young, and therefore I didn't really know too much about him. But when I was young, I did understand enough that we weren't going to ask him any questions about the Spanish Civil War or the subsequent Holocaust, as it was too painful for him to relive. As an adult, I have been on a journey to understand a little bit more about my grandfather. And so I recently received a dossier that confirmed his time in the Spanish Civil War and which made me feel much more connected to a man that I had only really known about through stories. His time fighting against fascism shaped me ultimately to the person that I am today. Despite the fact that we never really got to know each other, I do feel as though we had similar values. For instance, I am a lawyer and I represent asylum seekers pro bono who are fleeing oppressive authoritarian regimes like the one that my grandfather fought against in the Spanish Civil War. And so to that end, I'm so grateful to organizations like ALBA for helping keep the memory of the volunteers alive and helping people like me understand more about the legacy of their family.